Thank you for being here tonight. This is Way North Sleep Lab, a quiet space for sleep stories, gentle visualizations, and peaceful journeys into rest. Tonight, we are drifting through the story of Paris, slowly, gently, as if the city is speaking in soft rain, until your thoughts grow quiet and sleep feels closer. A special thanks to Tom Callahan for writing this story and to Oliver Grant for narrating. If you'd like more gentle stories like this, you can subscribe whenever you feel like it. New stories arrive twice a week. Our next story will be about the Eiffel Tower.
Before we begin, find a comfortable position. Dim the lights or turn them off completely. Close your eyes when you're ready. There's no pressure here, no expectations, just calm. You don't need to follow every word. If you drift off before the end, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Let your body grow heavy. Let your breath slow. Let yourself be carried. Take a moment now and feel the support of the bed beneath you. Feel how the mattress holds you, how the pillow cradles the weight of your head. You don't need to do anything else but be here. Now, gently bring your attention to your breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose, filling your lungs with calm, cool air, and breathe out through your mouth, releasing, letting go. With each breath out, you release a little more. A little more tension leaves your body. If your mind wanders, that's perfectly fine. If you drift away before the end, that's exactly what we want. There is no test, no right way to listen. Just let the words wash over you like rain on glass. You are safe here. There is nowhere you need to be right now. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to hold. If thoughts come, let them float by like slow clouds in a quiet night sky. You don't have to follow them. You can simply return to the feeling of your breath and the gentle weight of your body. In this moment, you are safe, you are supported, and you can rest. Take one more slow breath in, and a long, soft breath out. And if sleep is close, you can let it come, naturally, quietly, in its own time. Now let's turn to tonight's story. drifting through the story of Paris, slowly, gently, as if the city is speaking in soft rain, and every sound is softened until your thoughts grow quiet and sleep feels closer with every breath. Imagine you are in a street-side cafe, the kind locals step into without thinking, to warm their hands, to rest their shoulders, to watch the street in the rain. Outside it's wet, not a storm, just steady rain that makes the sidewalks shine. You're inside, near the front window. The glass is tall and slightly cool, and it holds the rain in long, slow lines. Droplets gather, swell, and finally slide downward, leaving clear trails that catch the street night. You sit at a small table, round, worn, and familiar. The tabletop feels smooth where countless hands have rested, and slightly uneven where the varnish has thinned with time. When you place your palm on it, you sense a gentle warmth, not heat, just the quiet temperature of a room that has been lived in all day. Your chair is simple, cafe-made, wooden or woven, with a soft curve in the backrest. If you shift slightly, it gives a small, patient creak, like a building settling, like a sigh. You are wearing a comfortable coat, wool maybe. You can feel the texture at your wrists, the way the fabric holds warmth and still lets you breathe. If you have a scarf, it rests softly at your throat, and you can feel its weave when you swallow, a tiny, grounding detail, steady and calm. The air inside is warmer than outside, not stuffy, just protected. It smells like coffee and baked butter, and something gentle underneath. Warm milk, clean cups, paper, the faint sweetness of pastries that have been sitting quietly behind glass. You can see them near the counter, small, neat shapes with glossy tops, delicate layers, sugar-dusted like snow. The display light is soft, almost amber, and it makes everything look calmer, slower. Now, on your table, beside your cup, lies a worn map of Paris. The paper is thicker than modern paper, slightly grainy, slightly dry. It has softened corners and pale creases that remember how it folds. When you open it, you hear a gentle crackle, not loud, just the sound of paper waking up. Lines appear, streets, the curve of the river, names printed small, like whispers. Next to the map is a warm drink, a café crème or tea, something mild. The cup is porcelain, smooth and warm against your fingers. When you lift it, The heat meets your palms in the most comforting way, like a small, private fireplace. You take a slow sip. The taste is soft, warm, slightly bitter, slightly sweet. It settles in your chest like a calm weight, and your shoulders drop without you noticing. Around you, the cafe is quiet in the way real places are quiet. Not silent, just gentle. A spoon touches a cup with one small chime. Someone turns a newspaper page, paper rasping softly. A low murmur of conversation rises and falls near the back. Words blurred into comfort, like listening from another room. Outside the window, Paris moves slowly through the rain. Headlights smear into soft reflections on wet pavement. An umbrella passes, then another. Dark shapes gliding by like boats on a river of light. A bicycle rolls past, tires whispering on the slick street. Now and then, you notice the smallest things. A drop of rain tapping the awning. The faint fog of warmth on the inside of the glass. A tiny ring of moisture your cup leaves on the table. The way the maps fold casts a thin shadow under the cafe lamp. You feel safe here, held by ordinary life. Nothing to solve, nothing to do. Just you, the rain, the warm drink, and the map of Paris resting open like a quiet invitation. And tonight, we'll follow that map slowly, from the city's earliest beginnings, through its centuries, and into the calm glow it still carries, while your breath becomes softer and your mind becomes still, and sleep comes closer, gently, naturally. Now, let us explore the history of Paris further, from its earliest beginnings through changing centuries into a quiet present, all in a calm, steady rhythm designed to help you fall asleep. Paris began as a small Celtic settlement on an island in the Seine River. Around 250 BCE, a Gallic tribe called the Parisi established themselves on what is now the Île de la Cité, living from fishing and river trade. The settlement's strategic position made it valuable for controlling river traffic and trade routes across northern Gaul. The Romans conquered the area in 52 BCE under Julius Caesar's legions. They renamed the settlement Lutetia and expanded it onto the left bank of the Seine. Roman Lutetia grew into a prosperous town of perhaps 8,000 inhabitants, with an amphitheatre, baths, temples, and a forum. The Romans built straight roads radiating from the city, some of which still exist as modern Parisian streets. The town flourished for over 3 centuries as part of the Roman Empire. Christianity arrived in the 3rd century, traditionally brought by Saint Denis, who became the city's first bishop and patron saint. According to legend, Denis was martyred on Montmartre around 250 CE. By the late Roman period, Lutetia had begun to be called Paris, taking the name from its original Celtic inhabitants. When the Western Roman Empire weakened in the 5th century, Germanic tribes pressed into Gaul. The Franks gradually took control of the region, and Paris became part of the Merovingian kingdom. King Clovis I made Paris his capital around 508 CE after converting to Christianity. This marked the beginning of Paris as a royal city, though it remained relatively modest in size. During the early medieval period, Paris faced Viking raids. Norse warriors sailed up the Seine repeatedly in the 9th century, besieging the city multiple times. The most famous siege occurred in 885 to 886, when Parisians, led by Count Odo, defended their city for months against thousands of Vikings. This resistance helped establish Paris's importance and contributed to the rise of the Capetian dynasty. Hugh Capet, Count of Paris, became King of France in 987, founding the Capetian dynasty that would rule France for centuries. Under the Capetians, Paris grew steadily in importance. The kings built royal palaces, including the original Palais de la Cité on the island where the Parisi had first settled. The city expanded beyond its island origins onto both banks of the Seine. The 12th and 13th centuries brought tremendous growth. King Philip II Augustus, 1180 to 1223, transformed Paris into a true medieval capital. He ordered the construction of the Louvre as a fortress, paved the city's main streets, built new walls, and established Les Halles as the central market. The University of Paris emerged as Europe's leading centre of learning, attracting scholars from across Christendom. The Cathedral of Notre Dame, begun in 1163, rose on the Ile de la Cité as a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. By 1300, Paris had become Europe's largest city, with a population exceeding 200,000. The city was divided into distinct quarters: the Ile de la Cité as the seat of royal and ecclesiastical power, the right bank as the commercial and artisan centre, and the left bank as the university quarter where students and scholars congregated. The 14th and 15th centuries brought crisis and transformation. The 100 Years' War between France and England brought instability, and Paris suffered through plague, famine, and civil strife. The Black Death arrived in 1348, killing perhaps a third of the population. Political violence erupted periodically, including the Armagnac-Burgundian Civil War. The English occupied Paris from 1420 to 1436, a humiliating period that ended only when Charles VII reclaimed the city. The Renaissance came to Paris in the 16th century. King Francis I brought Italian artists and ideas to France, though he preferred the Loire Chateau to Paris. The city nonetheless flourished culturally and economically. The population recovered and grew. However, religious conflict tore France apart during the Wars of Religion, 1562 to 1598. Paris remained strongly Catholic, and the city witnessed the horrific St. Bartholomew's Day massacre in 1572, when thousands of Protestant Huguenots were murdered during a royal wedding celebration. Henry IV, originally a Protestant who converted to Catholicism, supposedly said, "Paris is worth a mass," when taking the throne in 1594. He worked to heal religious divisions and beautified the city, creating the Place Royale, now Place des Vosges, and the Pont Neuf, the city's oldest standing bridge. The 17th century was the age of absolutism. Louis XIII, and especially Louis XIV, centralized royal power, making Paris the undisputed capital of France. The Louvre was expanded and embellished. New squares, boulevards, and monumental architecture gave Paris a grander appearance. The Académie Française and other royal institutions made Paris the center of French culture and intellectual life. However, Louis XIV eventually moved his court to Versailles in 1682, partly to escape Paris's crowded streets and occasionally rebellious population. The 18th century was the age of enlightenment, and Paris stood at its center. Philosophers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and Diderot made the city the intellectual capital of Europe. Salons hosted discussions of new ideas about government, society, and human rights. The population grew to over 600,000, making Paris one of the world's largest cities. Yet beneath the elegant facades, ordinary Parisians lived in overcrowded, unsanitary conditions. These contradictions exploded in the French Revolution. On July 14, 1789, Parisians stormed the Bastille fortress, a dramatic act that symbolized the overthrow of the old regime. Paris became the center of revolutionary fervor, witnessing the abolition of feudalism, the execution of King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette, the Reign of Terror, and the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. The revolution transformed not just Paris, but the entire concept of political order in the Western world. Napoleon crowned himself emperor in Notre Dame in 1804 and sought to make Paris the greatest city in Europe. He ordered new monuments like the Arc de Triomphe, improved infrastructure, and created the Napoleonic Code. His eventual defeat led to the restoration of the monarchy, but Paris had been permanently changed. The 19th century brought industrialization, population growth, and political upheaval. Paris swelled with rural migrants seeking work, creating overcrowded slums. Cholera epidemics swept through poor neighborhoods. Political revolutions erupted in 1830 and 1848, each time starting in Paris and spreading outward. The greatest transformation came under Napoleon III and Baron Haussmann in the 1850s and 1860s. Haussmann demolished medieval neighborhoods and replaced them with wide boulevards, uniform apartment buildings, parks, and modern infrastructure, including sewers and water systems. Critics argued this destroyed Paris's historic character and displaced the poor. But Haussmann's renovation created much of the Paris we recognize today. The Franco-Prussian War, 1870 to 1871, brought disaster. The Prussian army besieged Paris for months, causing starvation. After France's defeat, Parisians established the revolutionary Paris Commune in spring 1871, which controlled the city until government forces brutally suppressed it, killing perhaps 20,000 communards. The late 19th century saw Paris recover and flourish. The Third Republic brought stability and prosperity. The Eiffel Tower, built for the 1889 World's Fair, became an iconic symbol despite initial criticism. The Belle Epoque era, roughly 1880 to 1914, was marked by artistic innovation, with Paris as the center of Impressionism, Post-Impressionism, and early modern art. The Moulin Rouge, the Paris Metro, and grand department stores all emerged during this glittering period. World War I, 1914 to 1918, spared Paris from direct combat, though German forces came within striking distance. The city served as the Allied headquarters and swelled with soldiers on leave. The interwar years saw Paris continue as a cultural magnet, attracting the lost generation of American writers like Hemingway and Fitzgerald, along with artists from around the world. World War II brought occupation and darkness. German forces entered Paris in June 1940, and the city endured 4 years of Nazi occupation. Some Parisians collaborated, while others joined the resistance. The city's Jewish population faced persecution and deportation. Paris was liberated in August 1944, largely spared from destruction when the German commander disobeyed Hitler's orders to demolish the city. Post-war Paris rebuilt and modernized. The Trente Glorieuses, 30 glorious years, 1945 to 1975, brought economic growth and transformation. New suburbs sprawled around the historic core. The student uprising of May 1968 shook France's political establishment and reflected broader social changes. Later 20th century presidents added monuments: the Pompidou Center, the Louvre Pyramid, the Bastille Opera, and the Grande Arche de la Défense. Paris adapted to become a modern metropolis while preserving its historic heart. In recent decades, Paris has faced challenges common to major cities: immigration and integration, terrorism, economic inequality, and adapting historic infrastructure to contemporary needs. The 2015 terrorist attacks shocked the city, as did the 2019 Notre Dame fire that devastated the cathedral. Today, Paris remains one of the world's great cities, visited by millions annually. Its history, from Celtic fishing village to Roman town, medieval capital and modern metropolis, is written in its streets, monuments, and neighborhoods. The city continues to evolve while remaining deeply connected to its layered past. Paris is often called the City of Light, a nickname linked to the Enlightenment and to the city's early embrace of street lighting. It's also remarkably walkable. Some guides note you can cross Paris north to south in about 2 hours 15 minutes and west to east in about 3 hours. Now, try to feel the atmosphere. From your seat inside the cafe, the window becomes a calm frame. Street lamps glow through the rain, turning wet pavement into soft mirrors. Cars pass slowly, tires whispering, and their lights stretch into gentle ribbons on the road. The air near the door is cooler. The air deeper inside is warmer, like the cafe is holding you. Somewhere a cup meets a saucer with a small, friendly sound. A coat brushed against a chair makes the faintest rustle, fabric speaking softly. And Paris, outside, feels less like a destination and more like a steady mood. Light, stone, water, and time. It carries a calm identity of light and walkable scale. Street lamps, rain reflections, and an easy rhythm that invites slow breathing. Inside the cafe, warmth sits in the wood of the tables and the soft sheen of worn surfaces. You can almost smell flour and butter on someone's hands, as they tear a small piece of bread. A paper bag crinkles gently, dry, thin, familiar, then goes still again. Outside, rain keeps rinsing the sidewalks clean, and the city keeps doing what it always does. Trucks deliver, bakers bake, shopkeepers arrange fruit in neat rows. Someone reads quietly, eyes moving left to right, turning a page with a soft sigh of paper. And you feel it. Paris isn't only monuments. It is repetition. It is routine. It is a place where life is done slowly, one small task at a time. Paris welcomes an enormous flow of visitors. Some sources say over 25 million tourists each year, and even Disneyland Paris draws a large share of that attention. Paris lives on in postcards and photographs, yes, but also in small habits people carry home. Slower walking, longer pauses, warmer drinks. Inside the cafe, you watch someone wipe a window ledge with a cloth. One calm movement, then another. A drop of water falls from an umbrella by the door, tapping the floor once, then going quiet. Somewhere, a city planner thinks about trees and bike lanes. Some sources describe Paris's modern push toward greener streets and ambitious climate goals. And history leaves odd traces too, like an old rule about women not being allowed to wear trousers. It stayed effective for a long time before being repealed in 2013. Something that feels distant now, like a page finally turned. Even cocktails carry stories. Fernand Petiot later claimed the Bloody Mary began in Paris in 1921, an origin story that drifts through time like a soft rumor. And through it all, Paris remains what it has always been, a lived-in city, a place where someone is always making bread somewhere, and someone is always closing a cafe at night, turning chairs inward, lowering the lights. Paris has thousands of streets. Some sources cite around 6,100, and even a famously tiny one, Rue des Degrés, about 5.75 meters long. And a quirky modern detail. The city is known for having no stop signs, relying instead on other rules and signals. Now, we walk as slowly as the rain. From the cafe window, the street looks like a painting left out to cool. Reflections stretch on the pavement and then soften again as footsteps pass. You imagine stepping outside only in your mind, safe and dry where you are, following the river's curve without needing to go anywhere. A bridge appears, then another, each one a gentle crossing. You could walk for hours in Paris without finishing it, because the city is not a task. It is a rhythm, a corner, a lamp, a quiet square, a closed bookstore, a warm doorway, and somewhere, almost like a secret smile, there is a street so short it's nearly a staircase, reminding you that even a city can have tiny, tender details. Then, the map stays open, but your mind can close gently. Breath by breath, the day fades away. You are now free. Everything you needed to do today is done. The stillness grows around you like a soft cloud. You are free from the day, free from worry, free from obligations. There is nothing you need to carry now, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to plan. You are held gently by this moment. You are allowed to be soft in this moment. You can rest without asking for permission. This is your time, your peace, your rest. You are protected here. You are safe here. You are wrapped in calm. Rest is like a friend opening their arms to you. Sleep comes to you like a natural wave. There is no wrong way to rest. You don't need to try. You don't need to do anything. Just be. Just release. Just rest. You are safe to fall asleep. You sink into peace. Your body heals, regenerates, strengthens. As you drift into beautiful dreams, your subconscious mind absorbs the following affirmations. I am falling into a peaceful and relaxing sleep. I am relaxing each of my muscles. With every second, they become warmer and heavier. I sleep deeply and well. I let my breath take me deeper. I dream of beautiful places. My body is completely relaxed. My mind is safe in its